An advanced filter. Built-in variables. Built-in variables. Few variables in awk have several built-in meanings. Some of the awk examines the automatically, so they enable to tell awk to do certain things. Others are automatically set by awk. Most awk variables are available to users for your own purposes. Two types of built-in awk variables exist: informative built-in variables and configuration built-in variables. This slide tells you about informative built-in variables: nr, nf, file name, fnr, rlength, rstart, rt star, orno star, environ, argv, argc. This slide tells you about configuration built-in variables: fs, ofs, rs, ors, fs, convempt, field width star, ignore case star, ofmt, subsep, nr. nr indicates the current record number. This is the number of input records awk has processed since the beginning of the program execution. nr is set each time a new record is set. Sock. An example for nr is on the screen. nf. nf indicates the number of fields in the current record. Each time a new record is read, when a new field is created, nf is set. nf is very useful for validating whether all the fields exist in the record. Example for nf: scat names. File name. This is the name of the file that awk is currently reading. When no files are listed on command line, awk reads from standard input and file name is set to _apostrophe. File name is changed each time when a new file is read. Example for file name: FNR. FNR is the current records relative to the current input file. FNR is incremented each time a new record is read. awk FNR will give number of records for each input file. Example for FNR: rlength. Rlength is the length of the substring matched by the match function. Rlength is invoked by the match function. Its value is the length of the matched string. rstart. rstart is the start index in characters of the substring matched by the match function. rstart is set by the invoking match function. Its value is the position of the string where the match substring starts, or 0 if no match was found. argc and argv. The command line arguments available to awk programs are stored in an array called argv. argc is the number of command line arguments present. Unlike most awk arrays, argc is indexed from 0 to argc1. Example for argc and argv: fs. fs is the input field separator. The value is a string character string or a multi-character regular expression that matches the separation between fields in the input record. If the value is the null string, then each character in the record comes separate from the field. The default value is null string, consisting of a single space. Example for fs: reverse two columns. Example for fs: the sum for a column. OFS. OFS is an output field selector. Is the output between the fields output by a print statement. Its default value is apostrophes, close apostrophes, string consisting of a single space. awk OFS has an output equivalent of awk FS variable. Example for OFS: RS. It is called as a recorder separator variable. awk RS defines a line. awk reads a line by default. It can also be a null string, in which case records are separated by runs of blank lines. in which case records are separated by matches of the lines in the input text. Example for us. Example for us continued. ORS. This is the output record separator. Its output at the very end of the print statement. Its default value is /n. Each record in the output will be printed with this delimiter. Example for ORS. Con VFMT. This string controls conversion of numbers to strings. Con VFMT was introduced by POSIX standard. Its default value is ampersand 0.6g. It works by being passed in effect as the first argument to the printf. Example for Con VFMT. Thank you. This project was done by Sangamesh G, Shrey Basi, and Vinu Kumar HM. Thank you.